is it a typical 9 to 5 day job?
Definitely not. I'll walk you through one instance. When I came here after a week, we have this COVID situation. So it was around 10 at night, and my subdivision magistrate, sir, he called me up and he said that, Srushti, we have a case right now. We have detected COVID case has come positive, and I want you to come with me and see for yourself how do we go about by the standard operating procedure. So I had all settled up with my thing, and I was about to really doze off early that night. But then I got a call, and so at night I was out. We went there. We somehow got to find that this person had come from a different district. He was traveling. He had gone home, and then he had come to the quarantine center. Those were the initial days. So there was a kind of issue of mismanagement and how to go about by this. So then found out that he had gone home. So and his home was like 50 kilometers away. So we traveled all the way at night to his home. We got all of his family members from there in an ambulance. We got them quarantined in a different center at the headquarters. That night I came home around 1:30 or 2. So this is the job of the person who is in charge. If something happens and the leadership is demanded, you will have to be on the field.
And if normally when you say you're traveling at night and things like that, you are assigned a driver to take care wherever.
Yes.
And typically, like, let's say 2 or 3 more cases, you have to work at night times, for 1 or 2 days. You'll be tired, you'll be quite stressed out, and you guys are trained to go through these situations. Like an IPS officer being trained, at 9 times, only working, sleeping for 4 or 5 hours a day, for a period of 5 or 6.
Yes, very much possible.
You need to be trained. You never know what happens in, and what district you get posted.
Yes. So, the unpredictability of the job is that you don't know where we posted. You don't know how that place will be. Every place has its own challenges, has its own things that it has to offer to you. So I think the job is more about adapting yourself into situations, being able to provide leadership where people won't even know you. And if you are posted in a district and none of your subordinates know you initially, and it is a time of a disaster, suppose there's this COVID going on, you are posted in a district and you have to manage it. And so you have to do it. I mean, you have to make sure, you have to pull your strings, find out how things work out, talk to people, interact with them. It's more about man management and about providing leadership, and but I guess that's the charm of the job. So yeah.
And so leadership, so a lot of things are involved, and it's on the spot decision making.
Yes.
And so are you ever what's the feeling, because you're representing your district, and obviously people look at you, as the head, because I know the Prime Minister can't take care of me. That's the fact. I need to look up to my people in the state, civil services, or my state people, that are managing that collectorate offices. And what's the the feeling, or more than obviously it's patriotic, government servant, but what's the feeling, when you're representing these people, and with every decision you take, has an impact, whether you're a good officer or a bad officer, it's going to have an effect on this.
Yes. So
go through.
It's really, in the first instance, it's really exciting to see that the kind of impact that your actions can have. And then you realize that if you are working in a positive direction, you can really bring change into the lives of so many people.